Making sure we're all set. Welcome, guys. Hello, everybody. Hello, David. Hello, V.
At LVP 444, said everyone waving hand sign.
A penalty for that. It's okay, I didn't really take qualifying too seriously. It will start from the back, it looks like. There's one more race after this where we will try really hard.
At TX3_V.
No, we're good.
Said I was worried. I thought you got in a car accident.
No, that's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Please don't say things like that or think things like that. Okay. Again, there's another race after this one where we will qualify and do our best at the beginning. Hopefully, in this one, I can make my way up the grid from the back. Pole was 26.5. If you want to guess the points, guess now. I'll check it.
At TX3_V. Said definitely not being rude. Just worried about you. At Get Busy Anywhere. Said yo good luck brother. At David Soldano NYC. Said you're the only Ferrari in the race.
Really?
At Get Busy Anywhere.
Is that true?
Said 392.
Let's guess here.
At David Soldano NYC.
Oh, you knew already. That's too precise of a guess.
320.
That's too precise. You knew from Lukey. Lukey must have told you. You rigged the vote.
Get Busy Anywhere. Said face with tears of joy.
Next time, hopefully Lukey doesn't spoil it on the next one.
At David Saldana NYC. Said I win.
I think he wins because...
LOL.
Yes, exactly. He wins.
At TX3_V.
I'll do my best from the back.
Said 370.
That's an appropriate guess. My guess would have been around that. I didn't really pick one. What's up, Matthew? Hello.
4759. Said greetings.
Welcome, Matthew Noakes. McLaren on pole, so that gives my car hope. If the McLaren can get pole, my car should be able to go a similar pace. The Beatles.
Said I smashed the like button for
Thank you, David. Hello, Razgriz. Hello, Steve Ransom. Good luck, Steve. Sorry if I was in your way by accident there during qualifying for a moment.
Said good luck.
Sorry about that.
At Steve Ransom.
Hello, Adley.
Said have a good race. At Wadley_Madness. Said hello, boys. At Wadley_Madness. Said it's the Yeetle and Citroen Cup. At Matthew Noakes 4759. Said .026 between top 3 in my race.
I'll try to stay focused. You know how I know that you missed me a lot, V? I knew you missed me. But please don't get like negative thoughts. If I take a break, I take a break. I knew you missed me a lot because I got followed on Instagram by Summer on my day off. And I knew V must be thinking, like, checking in. I finished editing my Porsche video. I tried to make a Porsche video with what I have. I wanted a lot more camera angles from outside the car, but maybe I can just make that the next one. I'm probably going to release what I have on the weekend. The first one of many. I've watched it a few times to determine whether I like it or not. No, I understand that. I understand that. I do get that. And I am the most paranoid one sometimes with stuff like that, so I get it.
Said I am fully confident that you can navigate this world without me.
That is why I work so hard here, V. I think the better I am at driving in races like this, the more equipped I am to keep myself safe just in general, period. Better reactions, better decision making. Really is going to count when you need it.
TX3_V said you would love it.
I take it very seriously, V, so please, if anything, just try to be more serious, if anything. Like I've just explained. Get your skills up so you can be the safest driver for summer and the family. The fastest, safest driver. I spoke to someone today who was like really like lacking confidence behind the wheel. And I told them I would help them out if they wanted. That person's never driven out of state before, afraid to leave the state, the area of the state they're from. That's unhealthy. Unhealthy lack of confidence. Not that big a deal. Got things to do.
At TX3_V said, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but it's other people. Okay, I'm pumped.
If you can keep your A+ in this game, I think you can keep your license fee. You don't need to worry about your age and your, you know, your driving technique. If you can maintain the A+, I think that should be the requirement for keeping your license. Should fulfill the requirement nicely. If you start dropping down, I think it's a sign. Suddenly you go, you know, have an issue staying clean. Time to take it away. We're gonna plan right now to pit lap 9 or even lap 8, possibly. Probably lap 9. Can I get a box reminder even? I almost crashed. Got very scary. Getting a nice powerful exit doing that. I'm going to try to do that every time, that same technique.
Said I didn't want the switching tires. The Porsche is really good on tire wear. TX3_V. Said David with the skills to pay the bills. At David Saldana NYC. Said ha ha ha. I'm winning 12. David Saldana NYC. Segment came in 12. TX3_V. Said rolling on the floor laughing though. At David Saldana NYC. Said started from the back and pretty much stayed there. TX3_V. Said it'll get better, dog.
Box.
I can shine there. I hope so anyway.
I'll do my best. Lorenzo was upset that I made that one mistake after I overtook him. I was so shaky into Sector 1, and it slowed him down. I'm sorry, Lorenzo. Did not mean to mess up Sector 1. That's Steve ahead, and the 911 is Curry, who we practice with. Please leave a like on the stream, guys. If you're watching, if you're new, please subscribe. Help my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button and help us out. It makes a big difference. Nice. Maybe more like that is better. On fresh tires, that was good. Beetle's gonna catch up any second. Car accelerates really well.
At Striker 86. Said GL.
I thought he would get me on the straight, and I signaled him by, but then it didn't catch up in time. The thing accelerates so quickly. It only runs out of steam once it hits like 6th gear. Messed up my timing there. The whole middle part of that lap was very sloppy. We lost maybe like 10th from it. The margins are very fine right now. Hopefully not a penalty. It's right on the edge. Hello, Romello. Hello. Hello, Striker.
At David Saldana NYC. Said you're gaining the leader.
Hello, Stumpy. It's letting me get on the power earlier to do the downshift before the first lap. I might do that every time now. The downshift lets me get on right up in power as early as I want. Hello, LVP in the vertical stream. There's 4 laps to go.
At stump height. Said Stumpy says hi from the horizontal stream.
That could be a pen.
At receiving 5804. Said good evening, sir. At stump height. Said pen. At stump height.
Hello, Beagle. Hello, RC Beagle.
No.
We started in last place in this race on purpose. Next race we will try to qualify our best. Little bobble. Hello, Ben.
Said I got second place in first slot of GT2. At Reese Eagle 5804. Said nice.
Two laps to go. We cross the line. What is the worst handling GR3? I don't know. Could not tell you. That was not the time, Romello, for that question. Now 2 to go.
Soft tires even a thing? And here has it. Said no.
think his car's quicker. I hit the wall.
At Romello 55.
Attempted a pass.
Said Grove.
Romello, GR3 is probably my favorite right now. I enjoy GR3 a lot. They're all the same. GR1's not my favorite, I'll say that.
Said nice pass. At Haley reversing it.
No, there's one more, Haley.
Said was that the last race of the day?
There is one more.
At Haley reversing it. Said oh okay. At Steve Ransom 283. Said at TX3.
Steve, I think that move at the end was like almost an accident. I broke
GG.
later than expected versus your car. That wasn't really a planned overtake, that last move. Let's watch a bit of the replay, and then we can do something else. We can practice if we want. It was fun, but I definitely need to qualify for that race. It's hard to move up unless you have a power car. Need to go a little faster.
At Haley reversing it.
Drove okay.
Said better luck in the next race.
Yes, we'll qualify,
You
and
have
hopefully,
one more try to
hopefully
get
good
a lot of points
qualifying.
in the bag.
Hopefully good qualifying next race.
At Romello 55. Said him gonna stick around for the last race, then head to bed.
Okay. I'll try to make it good. Check.
At Steve Ransom 283. Said all good. Frustrating race. At Night Train 1565. Said the last race you race is the only race that counts, right?
Correct.
At Haley reversing it. Said quali is what matters.
And I was always going to try to do all three anyway. Oh! Oh my. Ooh. No bueno. You got the Herbie livery. Herbie got beat up right there.
At Romello 55. Said Paul Herbie. At Haley reversing it. Said Beatles saw a run.
One more time. That's interesting.
At Romello 55. Said would you do iRacing if it wasn't for the subscription?
If I need a better computer for iRacing. Better
LVP
better computer.
44. Said Carranza just won from 4th place.
In the Toyota. Wow, okay. The Toyotas didn't do so well in this lobby. What do you guys think about the late move? Very late. The late block. Into the braking zone, really. That's super late. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to see it in pause when you with the brake up. We're at the 150. It has not moved yet. At 150. It started moving.
At Romello M55. Said quite aggressive ID say.
Brakes must be on, but it's not showing yet. There it is. It worked out okay. Oh, that was the moment. Little pit maneuver. You guys be the judge. I'm not too worried about it. But Andres is not so happy. Last time, I'm gonna watch it. Can see who's leaving space to who.
At night train 1565. Said 100% intentionally. At Romello 55. Said did he have a good recovery?
I mean, he did alright because he kept going, so we saw him.
Said Oyo's been a punk to him all week, he deserved it.
I mean, this is not the time to handle it.
Get busy anywhere. Said perfect score, perfect score, perfect score. And get busy anywhere.
Road Atlanta?
Said that's for Road Atlanta boy. At Shahir Mona.
That was a week ago.
Luki got his get back.
Road Atlanta was a whole week ago. You gotta let things go.
At Shahir Mona. Said Oyos messed around and found out.
Shahir sees a fire starting and he goes and gets gasoline to pour onto it. Shahir, don't do that to me, Shahir. If I accidentally bump you, Shahir, don't then pit maneuver me. If we can avoid that, that would be good. We can do better, Shahir. have stayed out. Jay, oh, what a sneaky move from Jay. How sneaky. Oh, Rodrigo's gonna love this one. They're probably talking right now about this.
At Romello 55.
How sneaky.
Said what's with all the Beatles in this race?
Beetle's really good.
At Get Busy Anywhere.
Whoa!
Said it's just a really good car.
Accelerate. I love his livery
At Get
too.
Busy Anywhere.
Livery competition.
Said for most of the tracks. At Get Busy Anywhere. Said slept on car. At Shahir Molla. Said I got P8 with Lan Evo 244 points. At Shahir Molla. Said finally learned manual transmission.
Wait, you've been automatic this whole time? I didn't know that. I'm sure watching me, you can learn a little bit of what not to do. I do a lot of crazy stuff with my gearing. When I start to be a little more disciplined with the gearing and the pedals, I do better.
At Shahir Molla. Said I'd been on automatic until a few days ago.
I didn't know that. Yeah, manual's the way. Manual's good.
At Seaside_liner.
What's up, Kazuki?
Said hi there. Kazuki is here.
Hello, Kazuki. Hello, Misa. Hello, Misa. Misa, I didn't see you there. Poor Herbie, she said.
At Romello
Hello, Misa.
Said I would love if GT7 added the Mercedes CLR GTR instead of just the CLK.
I know what you mean. I know what car you're talking about. I'm happy that we have the CLK. I want the road car. Why don't we have the road car? I'm happy we have the Strassenberg. Beetle Warfare, you can send it. I was thinking about it. Oh my god, on the inside. Lambo on the inside, interrupting the Beetle battle.
At Romello 55. Said I feel as if the GT1911 would be more attainable to scan the GT7 however. At Seaside_liner. Said I participated in the 11 p.m. and final 12 a.m. slots in Japan time.
How did you?
My highest rank in the finals was 8th place.
8th place is good. 8th is good.
At Stream Elements.
It's a good result.
Said
I hope I get an 8th place or better in the next one. Top 10's always good. That was tight right there. The Blue Beetle got the better of the whole battle. Held firm. This is giving the race to the McLaren. That Beetle acceleration is incredible. hold on. I think it might be. Spa is also coming up. Andreas must have had a penalty here. I don't understand how you went backwards. I don't see a penalty. It shows stock finishing ahead. I was thinking. Okay, never mind.
At Henry_Benon. Said Ola Miguel Harvey Ola chat, grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign.
What's up, Henry? How are you?
At Romello M55. Said I absolutely love the Nürburgring. Quite well at it besides the carousel.
Do you want to practice round 3? It sounds like fun. Look at this amazing photo. Amazing.
At Seaside_Liner. Said isn't the course limit penalty for Deep Forest a bit strict?
No, I wouldn't say it's that bad. There are a couple spots, but it's not too bad. It's not Red Bull Ring. Or something like that. Red Bull Ring is really tough. This is cool. Oh, I'm gonna delete that replay. We don't need that replay anymore. Delete that one.
At SB100Z. Said Nürburgring Spa and the Glen are what's left.
I got first in this one. This is a practice race.
At Seaside_Liner. Said thank you, SB.
These nice photos I got. No. And 10th in that last one. Unfortunate. That race last Saturday was amazing. I enjoyed that so much. Good times last Saturday.
At Romello M55. Said almost made a mighty mistake right there, Grove.
Yeah, I mean, it's too bad you can't, like, recover things. Because it would have been gone forever. There we go. Someone has it. He's only got 1 lap on. Can't be 1 lap. Hold on. Oh, I don't know which one it is. It has to be this one. Assuming. I trust his settings a little more.
At Night Train 1565. Said 24 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna make a lobby now because even though I should practice for Deep Forest, we have an hour to go until it's time. So we'll do Nürburgring for a little bit. I'm sure some of you guys really love this track as well. I can do a qualifier, it's okay. Although it takes a long time at this place. I'm going to make the lobby in a second. Just going to make the settings how I want them. I don't think he put the weather on. There might not be weather in this one. I don't know. If I go to my European account, I can actually go to the time trial for Nürburgring, and it will show me. We have Spa also, and Spa might be the race that has the weather. If there's one more that has the rain. One setting I forgot. You can join my lobby if you want. Once we get a full lobby, I'll just send it. We'll start a race right away. As soon as we're full.
Said I heard from a friend that for this time's manufacturer series online qualifiers, Deep Forest said that the Z4 is the car to use.
The Z4 is really good, yes. It is good. At that track, it's better than the M6, but I think the M6 is really only slightly slower than the Z4 at Deep Forest. The M6 is so good. It's not a big difference. The Z4 is just a little faster. On the straights, it's got more top speed. Hello, crib standing. I mean, it's not a love or hate thing, you know, they're part of the game. They're part of the racing. I can't race without dealing with them. Hello, Night Train. Also, hello, Night Train. So yeah, I was saying earlier in the stream that I'm going to publish my Porsche video, upload my Porsche video soon. I have it ready. I made the video the last 2 days when I wasn't streaming. I was just kind of relaxing, dealing with some stuff too, and I decided while I'm not streaming, I wanted to spend the time relaxing and making my video with no pressure on me, and then I can finally put out the first Porsche video. Even though I wanted to get more stuff to make it better, more angles outside the car and stuff, I figured, let me just try to make what I have, and if I like it, I'll upload it. I think it's okay. I might shorten it some more, take out some more scenes that are not necessary, and try to make it a little better, and then I'll send it. It's like 20 minutes long right now, the Porsche video, and I hope it satisfies your Porsche needs. Long-awaited, long-hyped video that I wish I could make even better than it's going to be. I'm already disappointed with it before I've even finished it. But I know that it's good enough, I think. It doesn't have to be perfect.
We're gonna like the video, bro.
I'm not so sure. I gotta watch it again. Cut some more out.
Can't wait to see it.
If I cut some more out, it might flow better. The best track ever? Yes. Player Player picker, I would agree with you. I think I agree. The best track ever with a nice, one of the best GT3 cars. Some people think very highly of the 296 GT3. Oh no.
At Ruabala. Said love no.
If I hit that inside curb in other racing sims, it usually unsettles the car a lot more.
At Romello 55. Said my main love for the 296 came from when Franz Hermann.
Yeah, the cockpit is definitely a good looking one. Lots of visibility.
PHG_CDubs. Said 296 in VR is magnificent.
Oh yeah, you will love it again. You will fall in love with the game again, RACEWAY. This is always going to be a special circuit for me. And Super GT and Jimmy Broadbent, Misha, Chardine, they've all made it that much more special with the content they've made and the racing they've done. I feel like I've watched more Nürburgring content than I ever thought I would because of those guys. I watched one of Misha's videos today where he drove Jimmy Broadbent's car on the Nürburgring. I don't know if any of you watched that same video with the Ferrari 360. That's a car I wanted before Jimmy bought his. Jimmy beat me to it. And so did this other channel that I watch. Yes, I do remember Romello. Did you end up getting the job, Romello? You don't like it?
I never have. It's a time trial circuit.
Oh, it's so good though. Oh, I think it's lovely for racing. Maybe not Formula 1, but GT3, yes.
Said I just figured out a close friend of mine is going to work at the Pennsylvania Railroad. At night train 1565. Said the 360 handles like a dream in GT7.
I don't think we have a Ferrari 360 in GT7. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we have it. I think we only have the 458. And the 430. Scuderia.
At night train 1565. Said streetcar.
360? Ouch.
At Romello M55.
Got big wheelie going.
Said GR1s are incredibly difficult to control, in my opinion. Took me a couple hours to get used to them.
Oh, I think I hear my dog.
1565.
I think I can hear my dog in the other room.
Said oh yeah, it is the 430. At night train 1565. Said they look so much alike. LOL.
My brake feels so much better. My brake pedal is so improved from last week. I have a good feeling that I won't even really need to adjust it further. Pretty much set with it. It's just a little softer than it used to be. I'm gonna go check my dog. I'm pretty sure I heard him whimpering in the other room. He needs a lot of attention lately. I will be back in a couple minutes. We will start a race pretty much as soon as I get back. Be right back. I think you can hear me now. I'm gonna start this now. We probably can't do 5, but we'll do a few last laps. 3 should be no problem.
At TX3_V. Said Mandy. At TX3_V. Said. At It's Mandy Savage. Said TX3 fisted hand sign red heart hash.
We should go on to the okay, can start it in a second. The lobby's full. Ready to begin. What's up, 230 Monster?
At Romello M55. Said good luck, mate.
Believe we're good to go. One person missing off the track. Alright, here we go. Oh, I thought I had it the other way where I wouldn't start first. I thought I was starting last here.
At It's Manda Savage. Said, well, when did my name change? Blue light skin tone flexed biceps. Light skin tone flexed biceps. Fisted hand sign red heart hash. At It's Manda Savage. Said my birthday today as well, guys. LOL. At Stream
There's
Element.
VMAX behind me.
Said.
Somebody got lost right there. Went the wrong way. Oh, thank you, Ghosted Car. Happy birthday, Mandy. Happy birthday, Mandy. Happy birthday to Mandy. I don't know why this car behind me is driving like that. That was a good move, good dog. Dog, you get her pat in the head. It's a boy, my dog. But yes, I made sure he's comfortable. He's doing okay. Let him out. Oh, I couldn't see.
Up the heat during this race. At It's Manda
that car randomly crashed ahead of us.
At Christopher Nugget 3039 said happy birthday, Mandy.
Hello, Christopher.
At Romello 55 said I believe there was a slight incident on track. At It's Manda Savage said thank you, Chris Red Heart Hash.
I love this car. I love the gearing. The gearing is so good for this.
At Christopher Nugget 3039 said Mandy, did you ever pick a manufacturer and race? I know you was thinking about it in Digit Stream.
Ouch. I'm trying to avoid him a little bit. I usually have no issues in that carousel. I should have just held my line. He was leaving me room. I didn't need to do anything extra.
And somehow drove flawlessly. To be honest, I'm not keen on these MANU races. All bad combos for me.
The next car is 6 seconds ahead, but I think we're going to catch up relatively quickly. Still have 25 minutes until the real Manufacturers Cup race tonight begins. The Deep Forest final slot is in 25 minutes. I'm gonna enter that, so don't worry. I'm glad you returned.
Said I have returned Miguel Parky, grinning face.
I was actually just thinking of you a couple minutes ago. I was wondering where you went.
At Henry_Bernal.
You probably told me.
Said Ola Mandy, grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign.
How was your birthday?
At Ghostler Raspberries 52.
How was your birthday?
Said yeah. I always do pretty good.
Henry
in wet
Bernal.
conditions.
Poppy. How was it?
It's Manda Savage.
Your cumpleaños.
Said here he is Henry Savage, fisted hand sign, red heart, hash face with tears of joy. At J Plays Casual.
Hello, J Plays.
Said which car
I'm in
you drive?
the Ferrari, J.
At Henry_Bernal. Said Ola, ghostly grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign. At TX3_V. Said ERY. At Ghostler Raspberries 5228. Said waving hand sign. At Henry_Bernal. Said Ola V, grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign. At Henry_Bernal. Said I just bought a chocolate cupcake and had a relaxing night in after work yesterday, LOL. At J Plays Casual. Said nice. At Romello 55. Said this town is big enough for the two of us. At
Should have stayed in third gear for that one.
Said Romello LOL.
Instant rage quit for that Ferrari guy, the French guy, who was asking me when I would start the race. It's always the guys who ask you when you want to start. They're like begging you to start. Those are the people who will quit first on you. They have no patience, and they're gonna rage quit. I understeered so much randomly there.
At Henry_Bernal. Said Mandy, isn't it like
The other two cars are well ahead. My beams weren't on. It looks way better with the high beams on.
Savage.
You can see better.
Said not to me, Henry. It's only 3:39 a.m. His smiling face with open mouth and
I think they fixed a bug in the game where you couldn't follow people in the dark. Like the headlights kind of like would mess up, and you wouldn't be able to see in front of you.
All the same to me. At J Plays Casual.
It looks like they fixed it. It looks like the lights in the dark are working better.
Super nice.
Used to be very noticeable.
At Romello 55. Said catch you double flash with the fog lights on the 296.
Yeah, the Porsche was driving well, but we were pressuring him, and I believe that may have made a difference. A lot of pressure on him at that point. I think we need to pit.
At Henry_Bernal. Said, well, my unscientific theory is that the best hot laps are done after midnight anyway, Mandy thinking face. At It's Mandy Savage. Said, how you doing after 3 rounds, Mikey Manor? At Romello M55. Said, looks like the good thing to pit.
Entry is about to open for the Deep Forest race. Again, I'm not going to miss Deep Forest for this. We're going to enter Deep Forest. Hello, Trin Dakota. Trinad Coda. It's very dark outside now.
At It's Mandy Savage. Said Henry the first swear, when I did that lap, I wasn't paying full attention to it either, I was talking to mate.
I'm gonna wait for the Porsche. I think we're still gonna win even if I wait for the Porsche. The leader is 30 seconds ahead, but he's gonna get a 1-minute penalty, the leader. He didn't pit, he's supposed to. I'm gonna let the Porsche back ahead so we have someone to race against.
Said Haygrove.
I'm in full VR mode here.
At It's Mandy Savage.
Porsche and whoever else that is. I don't know who that is.
Pay full attention. I didn't make loads of mistakes. At Romello 55.
A little busy.
Going to comment on the fact that it seemed like 1 and 2 were having a battle, but P2 left. At on the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Hypercar. At Business Corner. Said hey at Henry.
Oh my gosh, he crashed.
At its Manda Savage.
The Porsche's crashed again.
Said big UFC this weekend. Don't know if any of you watch UFC, but it's gonna be a good one. Said I can only afford to stay up late on Thursdays, because the other 6 days I'm up before 6 to run the next morning. Mandy LOL.
Oh my god, my beams were off again. Who turned off my beams? I need the beams.
At Business Corner. Said what time do you want a reminder, Grove? It's 10:46 now. At its Manda Savage. Said are you an athlete, Henry? What do you do, mate?
I think we're fine. I will just exit. And we'll be good. Don't worry about it.
At Henry_Bernal. Said I'm a consultant, LOL. At Henry_Bernal. Said but I'm marathon training Mandy. At its Manda Savage. Said nice Henry made light skin tone flexed biceps. Light skin tone flexed biceps. Fisted hand sign goat.
Oh, my blinker was on. Turn it off. I'm gonna push my hardest to catch up to this car ahead.
At its Manda Savage.
Sometimes, yes. Let's say yes, I do. Sometimes.
At Romello 55. Said when you finish the race, bro, in gonna chat something for the text to speech to sing. At Henry_Bernal. Said and I want to get around 3:25. I'm setting myself a conservative goal since it'll be my first marathon after 3 years and only my second ever. At its Manda Savage. Said nice.
That car ahead is on softs and I'm on
At
mediums.
its Manda
I think
Savage.
it's pretty clear right now to me.
Said I can run about 40 meters, Henry, then I'm wasted LOL.
I might have a penalty from that last corner there. I don't know. Won't be able to tell. I should have been in third there. I was in second.
At its Manda
Hard to
Savage.
tell sometimes.
Said fast though for them 40 meters. At Henry_Bernal. Said Mandy I can only get to 30. At Henry_Bernal. Said kilometer. At its Manda Savage.
No, I did not get a penalty there. To save us an extra minute here, I'm gonna exit and let him cross the line, and then we'll end it.
At Romello M55. Said shimmy shimmy yay shimmy ya.
I didn't want to wait for the ending of the race timer.
Swallalala. At Henry_Bernard.
Right, now we're going back to Deep Forest.
Said I made it to 28 kilometers last weekend. This weekend it's 30. I'm so ready for my legs to be fire again. Mandy smiling face with open mouth.
I think I hear my dog again.
At it's Mandy Savage. Said it's shimmy oh shimmy yeah x2 lol.
I really wanted to do time trial.
At Romello M55. Said glad I was able to stay for the Nürburgring Race Grove. Good night.
Later, Romello. I'm gonna do MANU now. He was definitely calling me a second ago.
At David Soldano NYC. Said good luck Grove. Make M pay.
That's
At
medium.
J.Lunadon. Said Halo Mike and chat.
Hello, Joao. I don't hear him now.
At it's Manda Savage.
I'm not sure what he wants.
Said hey hi Luna red heart hash.
We should be okay. We just do time trial.
At J.Lunadon. Said I sent a story for you a few moments ago. At Henry_Bernard.
Get one lap in.
Said Ola David grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign.
With like 2 minutes to go, I will go check them.
At Business Corner. Said good night at Romello. At David Soldano.
Okay, Lunadon, I will look at Instagram soon.
Said Ola Henry. At it's Manda Savage. Said Romello good night mate.
What's up, Lead Pencil?
At Henry_Bernard. Said Ola Lead Pencil grinning face with smiling eyes, waving hand sign. At Mrs. Corner. Said hi at Lead Pencil. At it's Mandy Savage. Said hey Lead Savage fisted hand sign red heart hash goat. At David Soldano NYC. Said any relation
Hello, Trinad Dakota. Trinad Coda is how I pronounce it. Alright, I said I would check my dog before the race starts. And I will do that now. We'll give him the love he deserves.
At Biz's Corner. Said those were good times. Hacksaw Jim Dug Gin.
Alright, I'll be right back. Let's go check him. Be right back. I heard him right before we began that time trial.
At It's Manda Savage. Said Shawn Michaels was the best wrestler of all time, and intro music was GOAT. At Biz's Corner. Said thumb in the air, arm raised, screaming who. At David Soldano NYC. Said Jimmy Superfly Snooker. At It's Manda Savage. Said Busy Jim Duggan blue Speedo trunks with big plank of wood. At Biz's Corner. Said ha ha ye. At Biz's Corner. Said yeah. At It's Manda Savage. Said Ultimate Warrior vs Hulk Hogan. At It's Manda Savage. Said think it was WrestleMania 10. At GT_RTG_VMAX. Said GL Mike. At Colin26. Said hello. At It's Manda Savage. Said how about The Rock and his people's eyebrow. At It's Manda Savage. Said hi Colin fisted hand sign. At David Soldano NYC. Said I went to WrestleMania a few years ago at the Meadowlands, MetLife Stadium. It was like being in the Roman Coliseum.
I'm back. I missed a whole minute.
At David Soldano NYC. Said one of the best shows ever. Visceral.
My dog decided not to wait for me to let him out again, or to get off like
Pencil 82.
the couch very far. He fell in his own crap,
How is the 296
which is something he does quite
on
often.
RACEWAY?
Tried to do what I could before later I will do a deeper clean. I put him in an area where he can't make a bigger mess for now. I don't think that lap was anything special. knew if I got a good last corner, we could get that back. It's not over yet. Is it over? I'll take the pole. It's funny because we just did the Nürburgring. I didn't even practice for this. And then my dog crapped himself and fell in it. And he's all disgusting in the other room. And then like I try to like help him up and I'm like trying to get paper towels and he wants to like crawl towards the poop. I'm like, no, stop. I have to clean my dog when this race is over. When we watch the replay, I'll be helping him. Guess the points. Guess the points. Nice guess, David. Nice guess, David. David won. Where's my water? I don't have it. I think lap 9's the smartest time to pit. Lap 9, Colin. I like that we have the poll. I do like that. Trincoda is new to my channel. Didn't know that. Welcome, Trincoda. If anyone else is new, please subscribe if you are new. If you are also new, like Trincoda. Trinadcoda. Oh, hello. Hello, Asteria. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Wadadley. Thank you, Matthew. Try to crack my neck, crack my knuckles, clear my eyes out. All the things that could distract me. Good luck, Andres and Colin and Steve. These cars at the back were only a couple tenths slower. Very fine margins between pole and last here. The Citroen's much faster on the straight. I don't think he's going to be very nice. I think he's going to want to overtake me right away. That's what I expect. Petanici. I said his name right, because now it counts. Hopefully he's nice. The Citroen's very quick and straight. If he does overtake me, I'll probably just bump him, and we'll try to get to the end. Because the Citroen's really good. Really quick. Hello, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for subscribing, Roman. Roman Schultz. Remember, we're boxing lap 9. I would like a box reminder when we start lap 9, and then spam away the whole lap 9 to remind me. I think lap 10 would Adley, maybe lap 10, but I don't know. Guys, please leave a like on my stream if you have not done it. Please help my stream and leave a like. Thank you, Roman. I'm staying out, I guess. I'll stay out one more. Box after this. Box. Everyone spam. Don't let me forget. Spam it up. Spam. Box. Box. Again, if you're new, please subscribe. Let me know how many likes we have. Please leave a like on my stream, please. I'm trying my best. We've had an incredible first half of the race from pole. Let's keep it going. I'm relaxed. getting a lot of understeer out of the last corner that I have not been getting. I think it's because of the reduced fuel in the car, so maybe I should change something with my driving. Or my brake balance. pretty dirty, right? What do you think on that one? I knew he would do that, honestly. That's how him and a lot of his friends drive, even though I know he likes me. That's just how they drive.
Said, come on man, that's crazy. At S Bailey unmatched 26. Said, wow, so dirty. He lunged his car.
It was very much expected. Not much else I can really do.
Colin, 26.
Drove the best race I could. We'll look at the replay.
Said, did he move you? At S Bailey unmatched 26. Said, way too far to dive in. At Dutch 9. Said, very dirty. At Social Dyslexic Gaming. Said he should have given that back. At Roman Schultz, Y8C. Said GG. At Colin 20.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
Said my
Would have been nice to
race
win that
was
one.
LOL. At Biz's Corner. Said wow, I replayed that. At Colin 26. Said I should have changed tires.
Yes, I don't know why you didn't. I don't know why you didn't.
Said you drove a good race.
I thought so. I thought I did good.
At Biz's Corner. Said he ran right into you.
Yes, he's known
At
to be dirty a lot of the time.
unmatched 26. Said but bro, great race. You raced perfectly. At Night Train 1565. Said shameless. At Colin 26.
No, he probably thinks that's fair.
Said I thought I would make it the whole way. You did very good that race. At Wannably_madness. Said reminds me why I don't play GT around GTWS time. These lunatics.
I mean, that would happen in a daily race with him, believe me. It's not just GTWS. It could be anything. It could be a race for fun. And that's just how him,
At in Haskell.
Dino, Robbie Heck, they'll make some excuse that makes no sense about not being friends with people or something stupid. It is normal behavior from Fettuccine. Here, we'll go straight to that. We'll go straight to it. If he didn't do that, I would think something is wrong. Because that would be weird if he didn't do that. This is how he and all his buddies drive. Permanently. It is what it is. Here, we'll just watch the whole lap. I'm gonna go help my dog who needs my help. We'll actually go back a few laps because there was a good amount of battling before that, and my dog needs me to go check him out. I'm gonna need to go help. There's no doubt on that. Just remembered I have responsibilities. So we'll see that moment. I will be back. I'm gonna go help my dog. We'll see the dirty driver stuff later on. I'll be back. We'll help Harrison. Sorry I have to get up, but I just remembered he had a problem before the race. And I'm lucky we had such a good race with that. Stressing me out right before we started. I'm back. Sorry I was gone so long. So I was messaging with this driver just now. He thinks this was totally fine. He did everything right, is what he says. It's pretty clear he would never have made the corner, like, nowhere near the corner if he didn't run into me. I feel like he doesn't understand. Maybe like low IQ stuff, I don't know what to say about that right now. He's telling me this was totally fine, everything right. He says that Robbie Heck also says he did everything right. Robbie's like an insane person, so that doesn't surprise me either. If he pushes like all the way to the white line, he never ever would have made that apex. He pushed my car all the way to the end. I remember, Colin. I do remember. Not even fine. He said everything was perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect driving for me. Leaving zero room, even though he's taking that lunge, like driving straight through me. His best reply is that I moved under brakes. This is me under braking now, like going for the apex. I don't see the moving under brakes. We start braking around here, and just straight line for the apex from way ahead of him. So I'm not even gonna worry about him anymore. I told you guys expected it, but I expected stupid excuses that made no sense. It's totally expected and fine. Well prepared for it. Let's see one more angle if you want. He might have been able to tow past, yeah. On the straight, he may have towed past regardless. And like I'm saying, Lunar Dawn, there's no way he's making that apex if he doesn't use my car as the brake. He would have missed the corner by a lot. Going straight, like all the way past the corner, basically, without using me as brake. That too, I agree, Busy. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. But I had a good race. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the race for sure. We can, I would want to make a Nürburgring lobby, but it's already pretty late. It's not a good idea to make a lobby. Who would join a lobby if I made one right now? Maybe the 3-lap race version would be doable.
Is okay, bro.
Whoever, I missed donations too. There's still gifted memberships popping off. I was helping my dog Harry. I still have more cleaning to do. I almost did like a full bath for him just now, and I realized, wait, I will do that after the stream. I'm lucky my hose outside is unfrozen, so I can use that to wash him down. He's disgusting. He's gross right now. He had some diarrhea on himself, and it's disgusting. Sorry to gross you out with that news about my dog.
Mink subscribed to the channel.
Just trying to help him before we returned here. So I don't know. I'm thinking it is too late probably. David said off to bed. Colin, it's all good, Colin. We raced well, Colin. I had the pole. Was driving very well throughout the race. No penalties. Did the best I could. I should have went a little faster. Thank you for the super chat, Bobby, as well. There was gifted memberships. I need to go back. Let me go back real quick. so I don't forget to thank whoever did that. As soon as the race ended, I remembered how my poor dog is not comfortable. He's all gross in the other room, and he's like somewhat cleaned up now, but he can't go back on the couch cover until I give him a quick bath. Thank you, Bobby. He said sorry to see that happen to you, buddy. It's okay, Bobby. That is part of the territory. When you're in the lead, people trying to get you, people trying to take you out when you're number one. You know what I mean? And Haskell, I hope you had fun watching today. Jesus Lopez, he's dirty, plain and simple. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yes, correct. Colin said he's tried to wreck me before. That's correct. I've seen that. Remember that one. Night Train did a $10 super chat from Night Train. Hope your dog is okay, bro. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, my neighbor, I'll tell you guys why I didn't stream yesterday. My neighbor was telling me yesterday that I should euthanize my dog, who's 17, my dog Harrison, because he does have some struggles walking around and is very picky about what he wants to eat all the time, and then has like diarrhea moments like now. So they're like thinking I should end him, which I'm not really about that. And they got me really upset. I talked to both my neighbor, the husband and wife, trying to convince me to end my dog, and I'm like, hey, I can't do that. Give me time. I'm going to hang with the dog tonight and do what I can with him. And he was, they told me he won't eat, he won't drink, he won't walk around. He was doing all those things all last night and had a nice night yesterday where we didn't pee or crap inside. It was great. But then this evening, we missed the timing. The timing was not good for my bathroom moments with him. I let him out so many times, and then he just kind of doesn't really go when you want him to. Who did the gifted memberships? That's what I'm looking for now. That was from In Haskell. That was In Haskell. Thank you, In Haskell. You did 20 memberships. Oh my god. 20. That's like the most I've seen in such a long time, too. 20 in one shot's a lot. Oh my god. Thank you, In Haskell. Did not realize. Huge shout out. Did I miss anything else earlier? This is while I was gone, like right after the race. I tried so hard to win that one for you guys. You guys are my motivation to try and win there. And David, too. David said, very well done. I hope P2 enjoyed cheating for the win. I mean, I don't think he minds. That's fine. Again, his friends are telling him he did everything right. So I don't think he minds too much. I think he'll be happy with that. I'm not that mad about it. Like I said, I fully expected it. And I've already spoken with him. We exchanged words. He told me he thinks that I'm the one in the wrong. He thinks that I'm the dirty one. That I moved under braking. And that makes everything okay. It makes it okay to ram me. Because I moved so much under braking. When I clearly did not move under braking when we just watched the replay. I can't really explain to you why people are so insane. Him, Robbie, and Dino. I know they're all buddies, and that's why I kind of expect difficult to communicate moments like this when it comes to the driving. They all drive pretty insane. And, power to them. I'm not going to try to argue with them when I already know. I've known them for years. This is their style. And it is, I'll just, like I told him in the messages, you're just making it so that next time we have to, approach things differently, which is not what I want. I told him before the race, too, please be kind. Unfortunately, that was not a message he cared about. In the final moments of the race, anyway. Beginning of the race, he seemed like he wasn't, trying to wreck me. Showed a little respect on lap 1, I think. Sorry the camera wasn't back until now. I just realized the other camera wasn't back. I should have turned that back on. So yeah, I don't know. I think Nürburgring Lobby would be fun, but it's kind of late now. I can't believe we've been streaming for 3 hours. Does not feel like a 3-hour stream. Don't worry about the dirty racing. As much as I like GT7, that was outrageous, and the fact some people are defending him for that type of move is not cool. Stay strong, my man. Again, I've known these guys for half a decade, and they wreck each other, and then they're not friends anymore for like years at a time. These same people. So it is what it is. It's just, you know, it's just lessons for IRL driving. In real life, if someone is driving insane, I can't expect the insane person to be nice to me. You know what I mean? I should really even brake check at that final corner, just about knowing he's going to just run into me, because I fully expected to get run into. I should have braked even harder, since that's what's going to happen. It would be a good counter move. I think in a daily race, I would have been thinking more like that. And here, I didn't want to mess him up. I like him until today. Like, haven't really had too many issues. I typically am pretty benign to race with and have good times with everybody, including the dirty racers. I'm pretty sure he and all his buddies that I just trash talk like me a lot still, no matter what I say, because they know they can race with me. And they respect that. And like after he did the dirty move at the corner too, I can pretty much pit somebody at this track. I could like run him right in the pits if I really wanted to. When we're side by side, I can just run him straight into the pit and take my win that I probably deserve, but that's not my style either. That doesn't make me look better in any way. Doesn't fix anything. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to log off mode, give my dog a bath, which is not ideal. Not what I want to do right now at midnight. But he needs it, and I need to go to bed for work soon anyway. Otherwise, we would do Nürburgring tomorrow afternoon. I'll be back from work, and I have some coaching to do on the game from like 5:30 to 6:30. Oops. And once I'm done with my Gran Turismo coaching, I'll make a lobby for Nürburgring. I don't think we're gonna do too many dailies this week. I'm not a big fan of the GR1 daily races. Maybe we'll try a couple, but I'm not so sure. I want to focus on MANU since we have that to look forward to. GR1 can be fun, but I don't know. I'm not like thirsting for the Daytona with the Peugeot. I'm pretty sure that's the fastest car, but I haven't watched too many other people do it. Let's have a look right now. Peugeot's number 1. Yeah. Looks like it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you again, and Haskell, David. Let me go through my list again there. Gonna go to bed now, and like I said, give the dog a bath first. Bobby and Night Train. It is time to go, unfortunately. Doesn't feel as late as it is, but I need to go to bed, get ready for work. Tomorrow, I have, again, I'm gonna stream in the evening. Friday, I'll stream again, and then this weekend, it looks like it'll be another long weekend because it's gonna snow so much on Monday here. Sunday into Monday, I probably won't have work on Monday because of snow. It's looking like a super blizzard on Monday. So you can expect me to do a Monday overnight morning stream, possibly. Last weekend, I could have done it, and I bailed once I saw it was Daytona. I just went to bed. I didn't really want to do GR1 Daytona, is what I mean. So next Monday, we'll see what we end up getting for a daily race. For race C and race B. Hopefully not Catalunya and Daytona like this. Citron? Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Later, everybody. Later, Busy. Colin, Lunodon. Peace.